It was the spring of 1775. The colonies simmered with growing discontent of British rule. That May, a meeting of militia officers was held that would become the subject of legend and give America its first Declaration of Independence. And I, James Jack, just a local tavern owner, was asked to carry it to the Congress 500 miles away.
It was as unavoidable as the sunrise, that bloody day in April 1775. "The British are coming," Revere had said over and over, as he raced from hamlet to hamlet, farm to farm. And coming they were, by the hundreds. It was the shot heard round the world, and whoever fired it changed the course of American history. The roar of muskets in Lexington echoed like thunder across the colonies, to Philadelphia, to Baltimore, to Charlotte. In Charlotte, 26 local militia leaders were meeting in a log courthouse at the corner of Trade and Tryon Streets. The meeting had been called to adopt measures to extricate themselves from British imposition and tyranny. And then news of the shot heard round the world reached Charlottetown. It was Friday, May 19th.
"To all friends of American liberty, they fired without any provocation and killed 6 men and wounded 4 others. I've spoken with several who've seen the dead and wounded.
We felt and smelt the blood and carnage of Lexington," said John McNitt Alexander, "which raised all the passions into fury and revenge."
We would no longer be ruled by foreign kings. We resolved to be free and independent. After debating all night on May 20th, 1775, those brave citizens put their intentions in writing, a Declaration of Independence, the first in the colonies. The vote was unanimous.
"We hereby absolve ourselves from all allegiance to the British Crown. We do hereby declare ourselves a free and independent people, to the maintenance of which..."
It was high treason, and every man there was now a traitor, punishable by death. That's how the British saw it.
"The resolves of the Committee of Mecklenburg surpass all the horrid and treasonable publications that the inflammatory spirits of this continent have yet produced."
On the 31st of May, they drafted a new code of governance called the Mecklenburg Resolves. Mecklenburg was independent. We were now free and independent, each man pledging his life, his fortune, and his sacred honor in the endeavor. I wasn't one of the signers of that document, but I was a believer in liberty from tyranny. So much so that I volunteered to deliver these seditious documents to the Second Continental Congress over 550 miles away in Philadelphia. It took me 30 days, but I made it to Philadelphia and delivered the Declaration. Congress, however, believed they were premature. I was told the Congress was not yet ready for absolute independence. "Gentlemen," I said, "you may debate about reconciliation and memorialize your king, but bear it in mind, Mecklenburg owes no allegiance to and is separated from the crown of Great Britain forever."
Years rolled by. The Patriots passed away. It was all forgotten. Soon the very existence of the Mecklenburg Declaration of Independence was questioned. John Adams believed that it did.
"The genuine sense of America at that moment was never expressed so well before, nor since."
Jefferson, however, expressed doubts.
"You seem to think it genuine. I believe it's spurious. Nor do I affirm positively that this paper is a fabrication, but I shan't believe it such until positive and solemn proof of its authenticity shall be produced."
But no one, then or now, questions the courageous ride of Captain Jack. In his actions, he embodied the revolutionary spirit of all of those patriots of Charlotte in May 1775.
It had been frequently mentioned to the king's officers and was evident that the counties of Mecklenburg and Rohan were more hostile to England than any other in America.
The Patriots led Cornwallis to call Mecklenburg a damned hornet's nest. A spirit of courage, a spirit of freedom, the spirit of Mecklenburg. Created by acclaimed sculptor Chas Fagan, will serve as an icon that at last ties revolutionary Charlotte to Boston, Philadelphia, and Yorktown. Commissioned by the May 20th Society, the likeness of Captain Jack and his horse resides on the trail of history at the Little Sugar Creek Greenway. We selected Captain Jack as the embodiment of this patriotic mission, not only because he carried the most treasonable documents to Philadelphia, but in his courage and fortitude, he embodied the best of old Charlotte, the spirit of Mecklenburg, past and future.